So here's some bits and bobs I got from The Ordinary, 23% off month-long sale that they had in November. I saw this recommended on Mad About Skin. So your gal's about to turn 32. So there's some different priorities on grounds compared to previous decades. So I got the multi-peptide plus HA serum, which I kind of want to incorporate more peptides into my routine as like a hopefully anti-aging. On in the same vein, I got the argireline solution, which is supposed to be touted as like Botox in a bottle, so you can kind of imagine like the supposed benefits, right? So helping with like fine lines and all that kind of thing. This is actually the second time I'll be trying this. So I tried this over a year ago. So ideally, if you're using things like at length, you want to use them back to back so that you can actually see the benefits. I haven't done that, but this is round two with the hope that paired with the multi-peptide serum, hopefully I'll see more benefits, because it's usually supposed to be the argireline plus matrixyl, which is meant to be match made in heaven. But I had previously just tried the argireline, so hopefully that makes all the difference. I also got the squalene and amino acids lip balm. It doesn't really have like the stickiness that I usually like, so it's less of like a cosmetic and more of a lip treatment. So you wouldn't really use it for like a glossy look if that's what you're after. So it's squalene based, so it's quite oily and not very thick, but yeah, so it should be quite nice for like a night treatment. So I got the Retinol 0.2 emulsion. At a point this was a little bit viral, I think because Retinol is like, well, Retinol is a step up from retinol, so it's a little bit more slightly more effective. Can be a little bit more irritating if you haven't built up a tolerance to vitamin A derivatives. I have used vitamin A derivatives on and off for some years now. Most recently, I'm using the A313, which is very mild, from French Pharmacy. So I'm gonna try this. So obviously, being one step away from prescription strength vitamin A derivatives, so adapalene, tretinoin, things like that. But yeah, I think part of why this went viral was one, Retinol are usually a little bit more dear, and this was like even without the sale, this is quite affordable. And two, I think maybe because of the packaging, it's in an airless pump, so that's supposed to mean something for like stability and effectiveness. And then lastly, which they had a really good promo on, the multi-peptide lash and brow serum. So they threw that in if you spent over something like £30. So yeah, funnily enough, this was already on my list of things to like grab from the Ordinary when they had like a kind of Black Friday thing. And then I opted out because it was like, oh, if I'm using a peptide facial serum, surely my lashes and brows are going to benefit from that. So that's why I kind of was like, no. But then when I obviously, given that it's free, it was like, oh, it might actually be worth a try. So I don't have like super sparse like brows and lashes per se. They're not like the fullest, right? But I thought, it's definitely worth a try. I don't think you can have like two full brows or two full lashes, right? So we'll see how it goes. I'll use the whole thing. If probably will take a picture before and after. If I feel actually like it's, made a huge difference, it might be a permanent fixture. So yeah, quite looking forward actually to trying that and seeing how it goes. But yeah, that's what I got.